Okay, to my far right, we have Dee Davis. In the middle, Troy Williams, and we have Luke Fischer. What our plan is, probably go about 10, 15 minutes with each group, then we'll just rotate these three in. First, I'll just start with Luke and work our way down. If you guys just talk a little bit about the transition and how it's been for you since coming to Indiana early in the summer.
All right, so obviously it's a big change from going from high school basketball to college, and for the whole summer we've been working hard, and we've been getting a lot better, and everything's going good so far.
It's a big change from high school to college because the work ethic is different, the competition of the game is better, everybody's a lot stronger, faster, quicker, everything.
I think the transition's been pretty good. The workouts, you have to come mentally prepared and just be ready to bring your best.
First question.
Just for any of you guys, where do you feel like you've come along the most since you came back in June?
I feel like I came along the most along and just being more of an all-around player, becoming stronger and more athletic.
I would say that I got a lot stronger, quicker. I can see the improvements on the game, and that's it.
I would have to agree with them. Being in the weight room all the time and gaining a lot of pounds. All of us have gained a lot of weight since we've been here, so that's probably the main thing.
Is there one maybe part of the transition for any three or all three of you that maybe you didn't expect or kind of just surprised you in the last couple months moving from high school to college?
The conditioning.
I agree.
Why not?
How tough has it been, the condition?
You find out you're not in shape like you thought you was.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough. Like I said, you have to get your mind right for every workout. You can't come in and just feel like you're just going to get by. You have to really push yourself.
Luke, is there something that you would really wanted to develop this off-season going into your college career, or is it just you're just trying to take everything in right off the bat?
As of now, just taking everything in. I found out that there's so much that we haven't learned. Like that you thought you knew in high school, but it's just totally different at the college level. So just getting your all-around game better is what I'm focusing on right now.
Luke, I understand you were dealing with at least a little bit of an injury issue. Just what was that, and what did you have to work through, and how have you just kind of recovered from that?
It was nothing big, just tweaked something, and got through it fine, and now we're back to 100%.
Just for any of you guys again, has there been any moment in workouts or going against some of the other guys for each of you where it's been like a welcome to college moment, like what you could get away with in high school you're not going to get away with here?
Every workout.
Definitely every workout.
No? Okay.
Yeah, we're doing microphone. It's a new system for us.
Devin, and asking Collins, I guess when he gets up there too, but just kind of being the two guys in state, do you feel like you need to explain anything to these guys about the program, kind of where it sits sort of in the culture of the state, or do you think that they've kind of embraced it pretty quick?
They've embraced it. I mean, you see it everywhere there how big a tradition Indiana has. So, I mean, all the guys from out of town embrace it pretty well.
In a picture. For each of you guys, is there a veteran that you have leaned on since you've come in here, just to kind of basically be taken under their wing and just figure out how college is supposed to work for you?
I think two guys come to my mind right away. Austin Etherington and Johnny Moreland have both helped me out a lot. When I came in, they taught me the ropes and they helped me out, helped me throughout all those stuff. So those are the two guys I think of right away.
For me, it would be Will Sheehy and Jamie Hollowell. They took me under their wing, had me get extra shots in with them, and put in extra work, and just get me right.
For me, it would probably be Yogi Farrell, because he just told me you have to come there every workout and be ready to go and just be your best.
Is that something that just kind of came about organically, or did the coaching staff say, hey, why don't you go hang with him? Are veterans assigned basically to work with some guys?
No, they're not assigned with anyone. It's kind of just how things happen.
The work ethic with over the past couple of years, especially with Victor or Will, has that translated to you guys? Are you guys maybe putting in a lot more hours on your own than you ever have before? Do you, join them in their workouts? How's that gone for any of you guys?
Yeah, I think, after hearing everything about, those guys with how great their work ethic was, it was passed down. And, all of us are, expected to do that stuff now.
Coaches said they preach to us all the time about our work ethic and how we need to get into them and just try to get better.
When you hear about the great people who've been through here, and like you see how that work ethic helped them, I mean, you just want to do it yourself and be in their position too, so that you can follow up in their footsteps.
So what are you guys doing then? Like what extra, you go in and you put up 500 shots, you run sprints, what is the extra stuff that you're doing specifically?
We could go and put up shots, do a little bit of conditioning, ball handling, just anything to improve the game.
You can spend extra time in the weight room, get extra shots up, stuff on the dribble, just owning your skills, little fundamental stuff and all that too.
Those guys got it.
Ditto.
Is it, and I don't know if it's something you guys talk about or anything, but does it occur to you how young this team is? I guess it's 6 freshmen, 4 sophomores. I mean, is that maybe going to kind of be part of the identity of this team this year, do you think?
Yeah, I think we will.
We'll be seen as young, but we're still pretty talented this year.
Yeah, I think that, for as young as we are, we're going to be a pretty good team.
I think you guys were here in late June. Did you get together to watch the NBA draft and just talk about how that first hour with 2 guys going from Indiana right away, what that meant to you?
Yeah, we watched the NBA draft together as a team in the locker room, and I mean, we all saw the faces on Victor and Cody's faces. We just realized how much hard work they put in to get to the dream.
To me, it was like them 2 going in the first 5 picks. It's like it's more pressure on us for this year because now people having more eyes on us and paying more attention to us now. So just got to ball out.
I think it showed all of us what hard work and dedication to this team and to the sport can happen. So,
Troy, what's impressed you the most about Devin and Luke this summer? Each of those guys.
First of all, he got stronger. They both got stronger, but his athleticism picked up. His skills down in the post have picked up some. So it is great how much improvement them 2 have been making.
For all 3 of you, as you watched this team play last season, just kind of what were the thoughts going through your mind on their performance and then just the excitement knowing that you were coming here?
It got me real excited, watching them throughout the whole season and, knowing that in the short amount of time that I can say that I'll be playing, on that court or with those guys, so.
Same for me.
Yeah.
Troy, just what did the coaches ask for you specifically? I mean, what do they want you to develop in your game, and what have they sort of really, push you on just in terms of skill development in the summer?
Really, they just want me to get my skill set even better and be a more fundamental player. Not depend on so much as athleticism and all, just get a better skill set. So now I can make easier plays on the court and play smarter on the court, and the game will come a lot easier.
Is it important for them that you handle the ball more, I guess, that you play more of a, pure backcourt role, stuff like that, I guess, be more of a playmaker that way?
Yeah, somewhat, everybody, well, then again, with Coach Green, everybody in the practices and workouts always handle the ball. Doesn't matter you're a big man or a guard, you're always going to have the ball in your hand. You're going to do some type of drill or something because you never know where you're going to be put in that situation. So, yeah, I would say so.
Kind of, I guess, piggybacking off of that, and I know that the summer was a little bit, guys were in and out with different commitments and things, but do each of you feel like maybe you have at least some kind of idea of what role you can fill for this team this year based on what you were able to do kind of in team settings in the summer?
For me, I really don't know anything yet.
I think it's like as the practices and workouts keep going on, and as the months go past, that all 6 of us will start to realize our roles.
Can I hear the question again?
Do you feel like you're kind of developing a feel for what kind of role you can fill for this team this season?
From last year's team, we lost a lot of like leaders on the court and leaders on and off the court. But now we have down to 2, which is Yogi and Will. So really, we just all just trying to, the whole team together, just trying to be one leader and thinking the same mindset. So I guess we're just trying to replace that.
One more question for these guys when we switch out? Dustin?
Just go ahead.
I'll just go ahead. All right. Well, it's here anyway. Just what was that period when Will and Yogi were gone, basically, when they were out in Russia and doing the World University Games thing? What was it like in here, basically, especially for you young guys, you know, where there wasn't sort of that maybe captain presence and it was pretty much everybody was pretty young?
A lot of other guys stepped up. First one that comes to my mind is Austin. You know, he took over kind of like our workouts and our warm-ups and stuff and led the way as the replacement captain, I guess you could say.
Yeah, the seniority of the other players, walk-ons are now walk-ons, so I started to take over.
Okay, guys. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.